Good morning. Myself, Dr. Ayarekar. Today, we are going to discuss the fourth unit of Human Resource Management course, that is Wages and Salary Administration or Salary Management. In this unit, we are going to discuss about job evaluation as well as types of wages, factors affecting wage determination process. So we'll cover all those things in this particular session. The learning objectives of this session are: after learning this chapter, the student will be able to explain the concept and process of job evaluation. He or she will be in position to understand the benefits of job evaluation and will be able to explain the concept of wages. Now we'll move towards the next slide. We'll begin with job evaluation. Job evaluation is the process of determining the value of the job in relation to other jobs in an organization. Now, this is a very clear definition, simple definition of job evaluation. It's a process of determining the value of the job in relations to other jobs in organization. Value of a job. Value of a job of marketing executive. Okay. In relation with other job value of marketing executive with job value of marketing manager. Job value of marketing manager will be more than job value of marketing executive. Now, how it comes? It comes through job evaluation. Job evaluation is important process because through this process we get the value for each job which is present in an organization. By using that value of a job, we are going to post that job in the organizational hierarchy structure. And based on that posting of the job in the organizational hierarchy structure, the different levels will be there, and based on that level, we are going to finalize the salary structure. So the important component, important base for determining or for finalizing the salary structure is depend upon, or the important base for that is the results of job evaluation. This particular process is going to help us to find out the relative worth of the job in the organization. And based on that worth, we are going to post the job in the organization hierarchy structure. Yes, all work is important. All tasks are important. All jobs are important. Whether it is a job of a clerk, whether it is a job of a CEO, both are having its own importance. But a CEO stops performing, its impact will be very big. It will stop the organization. And in a few days or months, the organization will be a dead organization. Every job, every task is important. But when not perform that particular task, its impact varies. A clerk's job, its impact will be up to the department. And someone we can replace, and we can absorb that shock by the individual will perform, and we will be able to get some output, and we will be able to organization will be able to absorb that shock because of the non-performance and non-cooperation of that clerk. But when a CEO stops working, or when a person from top brass don't give his 100%, the entire department, the entire organization will be suffered because of that. And that's why job evaluation becomes very important and vital for the organization. With the help of job evaluation, will be able to position to find out the value of the job, and which will help us to put the job in the organization hierarchy structure. It will help us at the time of finalization of salary structure, salary compensation structure for the individuals. And that's why this process is a crucial process. It helps us to determine the value of the job. But how we are going to determine, how we are going to finalize the value of any job? We have a job analysis, we have a job description, document with us. That those documents, job analysis documents, are going to help us to rate the different tasks involved in that particular job, the different activities involved in that particular job. How critical are those activities and tasks? Based on that, we can rate them, and once we have rated them, we will get some scores, and with the help of that scores, those scores are nothing but the value of the job, and with those scores, we can post the job in the organization hierarchy. So definition of job evaluation is, it is a process of determining the value of the job in relation to other jobs in an organization. Next, we will move towards the next part, that is features of job evaluation. The first feature of job evaluation, here we are assessing the job. We are not doing the assessment of people. The person who is performing the job, we are not doing the assessment of that individual. We are assessing the job. Why? Because we want to know the value of the job. When we are assessing the people in performance appraisal process, we are assessing people. With that time, we are not assessing the job. We are assessing the job in a job evaluation process. That one should remember. The second important feature of job evaluation is information related to job is obtained from job analysis. Job analysis at the end will give two documents to output, one job description, one job specification. Job description is going to tell us about the job. Job specification is going to tell us about what type of person required to perform the job. Maybe educational qualification, maybe his experience, maybe the quality required. All those things will be there. So this will be the base. So we can't start job evaluation process without job analysis document. If we don't have job analysis, if we have not carried out job analysis, then we will not be in a position to do job evaluation. Why? Because the base is not there. We don't have a summarized list of tasks involved in this particular job. We don't know the criticality of each task. And that's why job analysis is important. Without job analysis, we can't move an inch in case of job evaluation process. Third important feature, it is carried out by group. Not one, many more are involved in doing the job evaluation. A team will be there. And that's why all probable angles, all different views will be considered while doing the job evaluation. It will help us to maintain the transparency. We are rating the job. If we are underrated a particular job, it will get lower position in the organizational hierarchy chart. And if the job is going to get a lower position in the organizational hierarchy chart, then the person who performs that job are going to get less pay. So it is not justice with that person. Even though we are doing job evaluation which is related to job, but ultimately it affects the return what organization is going to give to a person who is performing the job which we are evaluating. And that's why we should be careful. We should maintain the transparency. We should consider all views. We should get authentic data. And based on that, we should do this job evaluation. The future, it is carried out by a group. It's not an individual. Many more than one are involved into it. A committee is there, job evaluation committee. They are going to do this job evaluation for different jobs or the jobs which are in front of them for job evaluation process. And last one, it provides a basis for wage structure, which I have already explained. Jobs value, what we are going to get through this process, we are going to post the job in the organizational hierarchy chart. Based on that, we are going to finalize the salary band, wage structure. So features of job evaluation: assessing job, not people. Information related to job is going to get through job analysis. It is carried out by group, as well as the last part, it is a base for wage, finalization of wage structure. Now next, process of job evaluation. There are 7 steps in the process of job evaluation. First, gaining acceptance, then creating job evaluation committee. I have already discussed about that in last slide. Selection of jobs to be evaluated, analyzing the job description, selecting method of evaluation, installing the program, reviewing periodically. The first part, gaining acceptance. We want to do the job evaluation. Okay, we need an acceptance. Acceptance from whom? Acceptance from the top brass of the organization, the senior management people of an organization. We must try to get acceptance from the people who are dealing with that job. We should know for what purpose we are going to do that. That purpose we should explain to those people. And when they will see the purpose, when they will see it is for the betterment, when they will see that some tasks are added in my job, so they are going for job evaluation again, they will support. We should get an acceptance from even the managers, the department managers, where the job is present from that department. We have to take their acceptance. We have to talk with them. We have to take them into confidence. If we are going to do that, it will help us. There will not be any problem in future. Otherwise, there will be a problem. For example, if the job's value, current value is 80, we have did the job evaluation again. We have carried out the job evaluation again, and the value, initial value is 80. Now it is 70. People are knowing about these things. It is not only we HR people are knowing. They know if the job value is going down, the job which I am performing, its value is going down. That means the job is going to be get posted in the lower part of the organization hierarchy chart, and I am going to get the less pay. It will be a problem. So that's why we should need an acceptance from all these stakeholders. Once we are going to get the acceptance, then we have to create a job evaluation committee. In job evaluation committee, one expert should be from outside, which will help us to maintain the transparency. There should not be any injustice. Some people from performance management department will be there. The jobs, for suppose the jobs which we have considering is from finance department, finance people, one person from finance department will be there, higher authority. Expert from outside will be there, and with the help of that, this committee is going to evaluate that particular job. Means we are allowing all possible stakeholders to come and contribute in the process of job evaluation. Finance department's job is there. That's why we are asking some senior person of finance. We are taking outside views also, as well as performance management team, department, performance appraisal department, or performance management department is also part of this in the job evaluation committee. So all in toto are going to evaluate the job. Once the committee is formed, we are going to inform them, we are going to take their acceptance, and then we will move towards the next part, selection of jobs to be evaluated. Which job we are going to evaluate? We have 10 jobs. All those 10 jobs we are going to evaluate. We have 50 jobs in front of us. All those we are going to evaluate. Some criteria will be there. Based on that, we are going to select the job for evaluation. For example, there are criteria like this. Okay, in a job is there. For example, sales executive. The turnover rate is very high. And when we have investigated, we found that the competitor organization is paying more what we are paying to our sales executives. That's why they are leaving our company and joining in another company. Some criteria should be there while we are selecting the job for evaluation. After selecting the job for evaluation, find out that first thing we should find out whether its job analysis is done, job description document is available or not. If not, first do that. Stop the process of job evaluation. Because if you don't have the job description document, if you don't have the documents of job analysis of that job which you have selected available with you or committee members, how they are going to rate, how they are going to calculate the relative worth of the job? Not possible. So first complete it. If it is completed, the documents will be in front of you. Analyze it properly. Something addition, something deletion should be there, maybe there. So if something addition is there, add it. If something, some deletions are there, we have to do it. Updated a description should be available with us, and we should give it to the committee members. Once we have completed this phase, then we will move towards the next phase, that is phase number 5, selecting method of evaluation. When we are talking about selecting method for job evaluation, we have different types of method available with us. Methods like ranking method, grading method, pair comparison. These methods are available. We have to select one method out of that. We can take the help of the committee members also for selection of method. Once we have selected the method, then installation of the program, and then the evaluation will be done. We have to do the review periodically. That is important. Once it is completed, so okay, then we will see after 5 years. No, that is not a proper thing. We have to review it periodically. So process of job evaluation consists of 7 steps: gaining acceptance, creating job evaluation committee, selection of job to be evaluated, analyzing job description, selecting method of job evaluation, installing the program, and reviewing periodically. I will move towards the next slide. Benefits of job evaluation. It links pay with required job. Evaluation is going to give the value of the job, which will help us to finalize the package or the salary structure for that particular job. That is the biggest benefit. It offers logical approach to finding out the value of the job. We are not using a single mind for this particular process. We are using multiple minds. We are forming a committee. We are also including outside experts into that. We are also considering the views of the person who is performing that job. We are using methods, appropriate method to conduct job evaluation. So that's why it's a logical approach, that is a benefit. And equitable wage structure is a product of job evaluation, which I have already explained. It helps organization for appropriate use of labor force. Job evaluation helps us in maximum utilization of human resource available with the organization. It may tell us while doing the job evaluation that in this particular job there is only a requirement of 2 people. There is no need that there should be 4 people. Currently, there are 4 people. There are 4 human resources who are doing this job. So we are wasting our two human resources. As well as it helps us in retaining people in the organization. Because we are evaluating the job. Based on that, we are designing the salary structure. And that salary structure which we are going to design, that will be the best structure. So in return, an employee will get a good amount which will help him or her to satisfy the needs which he or she is having. And that will help the organization to build a very strong rapport with that employee. And then the employee will not think about leaving that particular organization. These are the benefits of job evaluation. It links pay. It gives a logical approach, equitable wage structure, as well as appropriate use of workforce. We'll move towards the next slide, that is the types of wages. What is wages? Compensation given by employer to employee because employees are contributing to the organization. Sorry. Contribution is given by employees. It is compensated by employer through the wages. So this total concept is called as wages. Wages are of 3 types: living wages, minimum wages, and fair wages. Living wages means the amount which will help that employee to satisfy his as well as his family's needs, and will also, with the help of that amount, he will get some amenities also. That amount is called as living wage. So it is more than minimum wages. It will get something extra in comparison. So living wages are the amount given by an employer to employee which will help the employee to satisfy his and his family members' needs as well as to get some amenities. Now we'll move towards the next type, that is minimum wages. Minimum wages is an amount given by an employer to employee which will help employees to satisfy the basic needs of his family members. And the amount will also help the employees to maintain his work efficiency. That amount is called as minimum wages. Now for minimum wages we have also Minimum Wages Act, which will give us the guidelines, which will tell us how much amount we should give. After minimum wages, the third part is the fair wages. Fair wages they generally varies from country to country. It depends upon the organization that how much they want to pay. Definitely it will be more than minimum wages. But it varies from country to country. How much maximum should an employee will get? that depends upon the organization. So fair wages is more, fair wages means the wages which are more than minimum wages, and it depends, its maximum limits depend upon the organization. So these are the different types of wages: living wages, minimum wages, and fair wages. Now we'll move towards the next slide, where we are going to discuss factors affecting wage determination process. Cost of living. To satisfy the basic need, to get a respectable life, to live a respectable life, how much money is required? That is cost of living. Second important, that factor is affecting the wage determination process, because this factor is considered when the government is going to finalize the minimum wages, and based on that we have to determine, we have to finalize our salary structure. So if government is going to change, we have to change our structure also. Second important thing is productivity. Productivity of individual, productivity of the organization. If it is more, definitely it will affect the wage determination process in positive way. We can give more. Employer will be in position to give more to the employees. Productivity is going down, it will affect the wage determination process in negative way. Employer will not be in position to give much more additional things to the employees. Third important factor is the prevailing wage rate. What exactly in that particular industry or the organization is giving? What is the mean? What is the average of an industry? That is also going to be important in case of wage determination process. If we are not going to consider that, then maybe what we are giving to our employees that falls short. If it is falls short, employees will compare their salary with the employees of other organizations, and when they will see that our salary is too less, they may leave the organization. That's why this particular factor is important, prevailing the wage rates. What is prevailing wage rates in that particular industry? It is directly going to be, it is directly related with the retention of the employees in an organization. Then another important criteria is ability to pay. Whose ability? Ability of an owner of the company, ability of the organization, economic status, financial status of the organization. By considering that, wages will be finalized, salary structure will be get finalized. Ability to pay. If they don't have the ability, then it's difficult. If they have ability, they will pay. They will give more and more things to the workers or employees. Attraction and retention of the employees. This factor is also going to affect the wage determination process. We know we are paying less, and we know people are in mood of leaving the organization, saying bye-bye to our organization. This factor is going to affect the wage determination process. How? We have to increase the salaries bars. We have to increase the salaries of the employees. We want to attract more people, good people from different organizations. We have to pay them more than what they are currently getting in that particular organization. Otherwise, it is very difficult to attract good talent present in different organizations. So we want to attract people, we want to retain people. These two factors are also going to play an important role in wage determination process. Then these are total 5 points which are affecting the wage determination process. So in today's session, we have covered a job evaluation. We have covered the process of job evaluation. We have discussed the benefits of job evaluation. We have also discussed the concept of wage, different types of wages, and factors affecting wage determination process. Thank you.